Alrighty, good morning. We're just getting ready to let the race team out. Looks like they cleared their barley out from yesterday. We'll just push them out the loft like we usually do. Come on, everyone. Out. All right, we just let the race team out this morning. We'll see how they do today. Still got one on the roof. What are you doing, buddy? Let's see where they're at. There they are. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to everyone watching, wherever you're watching from. Appreciate you stopping in. I'm over here in Southern California above Bakersfield, up in the mountains. Nice. But it's cold over there right now in Ohio. Flying nice and high today. That's nice. I don't do well with cold. I just imagine everywhere else is cold when you're not in Southern California or any kind of beach area. Well, just says no snow right now, huh? We got a little dusting 2 nights ago. Oh, wow. All right, well, let's go check out the babies and breeders, foster parents. There's our buddies. Again, I don't scare my birds up. I just push them out the loft, and if they want to hang out in the loft, they hang out in the loft. Looks like this guy's doing it today. He always hangs out in the loft. These 2 babies just jumped out of their nest. I'll probably put them back up. They were over here. They're fully feathered, but they're still kind of squeaking. But they jumped down on their own, so I put their food down here today. See how they do. They're still gonna probably be begged to get fed. There's some babies. We got eggs here. Couple days old. Lots of these babies are just a couple days old. These ones should hatch any day. Got some really nice nests and some poorer nests. A little light. I like when they have this much going on in them. This is a really nice nest. My hen down here always makes a good nest. I just took her eggs and moved them. But you'll like to see that. We got some probiotic in the water today. So we got a handful of birds that aren't flying today. I know a couple are healing and 2 are lazy. I don't know what's his issue today. But, here's our team. Again, I like them to fly 45 minutes to an hour. At the 45-minute mark, I'll take the top off right here. That's their signal. If they want, they can come in. This bird's been flying 10 minutes. Cap, no more. There they are. Kind of all over the place today. Noisy today, the ravens. So I thank everyone for stopping in and watching the birds with me. Where'd they go? There they are. Lost them for a bit. All right, let's go check the babies over here. Again, we got the probiotic for everyone today. Amino acids, got all kinds of things. There's Shadow. Again, this last Saturday, we picked up a half brother of him at the auction. Here's the hen. They breed real nice together. And I'm just waiting for them to finish raising this round of youngsters and they'll be moving on. We got some little movement going on in here. I did see in my research and development they were moving, or they were sitting on the ground together. So maybe they'll start laying here soon. Here's everyone else. I think maybe we got new eggs. I see a hen on the nest. Let's go check it out. No, but she built a real nice nest. She should be laying any day. Bred to him. He was cool. He won again on the Saturday. He won at the show. He won the unflown category for flying type. Waiting for some of them still to pair. This guy I think has a hen. He's just waiting for her to come back in. And again, in this area is more of research and development. These are my prize birds and just special birds. More than anything, a family of birds that have won prizes. And again, that one won the trophy for the show. Mitzi, how are you? These pairs are just so messy. I just took care of them. They already dumped their oyster shells everywhere. Again, just waiting for these two pairs to finish raising these youngsters, and then we're gonna switch the hens. Or I'm sorry, we'll leave the hens there and we're gonna just switch the cocks. I do sell some of these pigeons. I have 3 total. 2 might be spoken for. I need to check back in with him, but I do have 1 available. Let's see if I can't find him on a perch or something. I'll show you. Oh, a hen? I think I do. It'd be something I bred. I'd have to look through the pedigrees and stuff, and it'd be a younger hen, I think, as well. Where is she? I have a hen who's a real good mother. She might be flying right now. Bred out of a prize-winning cock. Yeah, it looks like she might be flying right now. Oh, no, she's playing over here. This hen here. Very buoyant hen. A little on the smaller side. So she's out of a prize-winning cock. And and I'll show you that hen's mom. She flew the San Diego Classic, or Longhorn. I'm sorry, this is that hen's mom, and completed a one loft race. But if you're interested, Mitzi, text message me. My phone number, I think, is in the description, and we can go from there. Let's see if we can find them. There they are. Thanks for everyone stopping in, watching. I always appreciate it. I don't know why that word's hard for me today. So the birds have been up 18 minutes. Again, like them to fly the 45 without pressure. As you see, I'm not gonna scare anyone up. Some are more motivated. Oh. Oh, so that's probably 27 in the air. 20, I think that I let out, it's a total of 28, give or take, maybe up to 30. And then there's maybe 10 breeders over there. I'm trying to only the best of the best of the best. The best of the best of the best. This gentleman here. Or do I have pies in here? Probably didn't hear. Let's see. I don't recall. I wonder if you're talking about my big guy here. There they are. So 20 minutes up in the air. I love colored pigeons. So do the hawks. And I am just, he's always surprised me to survive here. I am a sucker for beauty. So I do like very pretty pigeons. But like I said, so do hawks. So I really try to lean towards just blue bar in check. I have daughters off of him. I don't think they're as pretty. I mean, they're that color, but He's stunning though. I'll show you his daughters. So here's one daughter of him. She's beautiful too. And I just use her as a pumper. She raced a season, maybe a young bird season and an old bird season. And that's a second daughter of his. Very nice eye. We got some babies out down on the floor. One out in the aviary. Yeah, the birds that I took to the show, they were one Loft racing birds. Yeah, blue bars and checker. It's just, I think there's a reason they evolved to be that color, especially for the birds of prey. But he's got white toenails, white beak. People really like that. I just like him, and somehow he evades the hawks. Mitzi, when the birds come in, if she comes in fast, I'll try to grab this bird and handle for you. But this would be a blue bar hen that I would part with. And she flew out to probably about 100 miles. But, and then I think I just stopped flying that season due to something. I can't remember why I didn't push her farther. Sometimes when I have just a couple birds, I don't like to go down to the race club. I know the strain of the Gabby Vandenabele. I have a cock right here. And also my shadow line is Gabby Vandenabele strain. But here's another Gabby line here from California. But yeah, my shadow line, I believe, is based with Gabby. I'll show you shadow again. So, and you could tell with Gabby's, I've only heard this, but you'll see a nice distinct line from the silver and the white right there on their chest. Here's a Gabby trait. But first season breeding with him, he bred a prize winner, so something to him. And then I picked up his half brother, who then has got the Gabby in him as well. Oop, I spilled some food out here, and that's why they're on the ground. What club? When I race at the club, it's at the Bakersfield Club in California, Robert. And then, let's see, can you give me a few traps to trap train? It's really what I found is, so that's why I made this area right here. And for a week straight, I would put them in an area like this with your trap like that. Don't let them in, and you let them sit in an area like this for, at least an hour. And make sure they're hungry. Only feed once a day, enough for once a day as well. And make sure they're a little hungry. And then, so again, let them sit in there and then food in. They're only allowed to come in to food. It'll just trigger that if they come in, there's food in there. Don't wait to put the food in. They'll think that it's always there and that they should want to move in quicker. It's just repetition is all I've learned is don't give up. Just every day, if it takes a little time, put them in an area by the trap and then let them through the trap. They have to do it, more than once. But it's just repetition. And just a little hungry the first couple times. Then once they know, like after a couple days, they'll understand the game. They'll understand if they go through there's food. Maybe even get some safflower or something that they like, maybe. But just regular food should work. But if you're having a harder time, maybe you need to bribe them. How are you doing it? Birds have been up 27 minutes. So after they had a 3-day break, they only flew 25 minutes. And then yesterday, I think they flew 40, maybe 45. And today, it looks like they're flying nice. Animals are very much creatures of habit, I think, Mitzi. They like to do the same thing. No, Ralph, I only fly the pigeons once a day for 45 minutes to 1 hour. Yeah, I mostly fly I just love them. I lose way more than I do better just because of my area. The club racing really doesn't matter to me just because I'm the only one up on this mountain that races the pigeons. I'm 30 miles east, even though it's the same direction. So say I match a flyer has the same mileage, but I'm 30 miles east with a mountain in the middle. So my birds they either got to dog leg it or find a way through a valley or over the top. Ooh. That was weird. Race season for old birds. I think he said the middle of March maybe? Or probably April. I think he said middle of March. I wasn't at the meeting. I'll have to double check. But I just have a calendar I go off of that an older gentleman made me. And so it just says start road training February. What I've been building to. Ralph, in our club, I think they fly up to 500 miles. I've done some years I don't think they get there. They used to have a 600 mile. But I know for me, there's a 500-mile race from Hilt. I know they do. Robert, these guys flying right here get the barley mix, 3 parts barley, 2 parts 16%. And and then I feed twice. So if there's, say, 25 birds, I feed the twice amount, so 50 birds. That way they can eat all day and they don't feel, the barley doesn't make them heavy. I noticed when I had a heavy pigeon, they couldn't make it. They had a really hard time finding their way over the mountain. Maybe I think I had so the Bob Bostwick birds that I had have Jansen in them. So if there is any, it's just a little, and I think I only have a couple of them. So like this hen in here, for instance, she has a little Jansen in her. I'll show you. The hen up on top, she has a little Jansen in her. I'd love to get some pure Jansen, or as pure as they can be. I'll feed them the same till about 300 mile. Once they start going over that, you got to give them a little more. Birds been up 33 minutes. And by, oh, sorry, Ralph, but I mean more is you got to give them more, like 16% and then less barley. Just because they need it for they might be in the crate overnight for the 400 and 500 miles. I try to make birds that are 300 to 400 mile birds, because that's what one loft racing is. So I think maybe that'd be middle distance. Those boys down in Bakersfield, though, there's a couple that have sprinters. Those first 100 miles to 200 miles, those birds get it down the 5 and the 99. Probably the 99, I'm sorry. Again, so at the 45-minute mark, we'll take the top off and they can come in if they want. But they've been flying 35 minutes. Again, I don't flag. I don't throw anything at them. I just leave them be. I just will shoo them off the ground. I really just prefer them. If they're gonna not fly, I want them to sit right there. Yes, sir, this would be the old team, the old bird team. So there's actually some late hatches in there just because I had lost so many young birds this last season. So maybe about half old birds and then half late hatches from 2024. There they are. Hard to see in the sun sometimes. Yeah, I'm happy with how they're flying. They usually do about 40 minutes, 45. Again, after their 3-day break, they only did the 25. A little lazy. But I think that's just part of breaking their cycle, their repetition, their daily habit. I think that's very important to them. I like to see them out there too, and higher like that. But I really like to see them flying just over there. What you saying, bro? Hmm? How do I know when they're in condition? Oh, I still think I'm still learning on that. But if they recover fast from the races, is a very good sign, and you'll see it when they're in prime condition. They kind of glow. They have a shine to them, if that makes sense. They just have a look when they're ready, and that doesn't happen sometimes. I think till they're almost about 300 miles. Some guys really have it down to a science. I don't think I'm the best trainer. I'm trying to really focus on most of my energy into breeding, and then just simple loft flying, simple techniques. But a couple of those guys down there, they fly widowhood. They have systems, whereas I just fly to the perch, unmotivated. Probably like me, they're not very motivated. I don't know. But simple. I like simple. I want them to like it too. Oop, something spooked them. But back to the conditioning. Once they come back from a race and they can eat and drink, and then the next day they feel like they can go back to a race, that's kind of when you know they're in condition. Their muscles will feel nice. So we're coming up on the 40-minute mark here in 30 seconds. They've been up 40 minutes. You can see they're I feel like they might be slowing down a little. Yesterday when they started to come in, I think a hawk spooked them, so hopefully that doesn't happen today. Yeah, good point. Body language is a good thing to notice for condition. You can just tell they look confident, they just feel good. You could tell when a bird's in condition after some years with them. Just as you could tell if they're hurt or not feeling well. They show a lot in their eyes, in their face, and how they hold their wings. Where'd they go? Oh. Oh, they're done. Here they come. They didn't even wait for the top to come off. So they flew 41 minutes today. Let me move their top for them. See, I didn't even get to put their food in yet. I was about to get doing that. Move you a little closer. You can watch them go in if they want to go in. As you see, a good thing to look. No one's huffing. No one's gasping for air. It's a good sign that everyone's healthy, and it should look like they weren't flying, and that's what that looks, you know. They're not huffing and puffing. They're aware. They work together. It's landing together. That's part of the whole being a team. You got to do everything together. Come. What are you guys gonna do? Yeah, they'll learn. If their wires are by, they know to avoid them. Again, the other day, I had a hen hit. She must have hit it or something. Something was bugging her about her wing. She seems to be getting better though. She comes out still. But yeah, I always stress, I hope they don't hit that wire. But again, here's the barley mix. Just tons of barley. Let's see if we can't get an inside view after we feed them. Metal bands. No, I don't have any metal bands. I think I have one bird with a metal band on. Oh, look at these guys fighting where they don't need to be fighting. So they might just want to mess around. I don't know why. Sometimes they don't go immediately in. Sometimes they'll land and fly off again. Let's go, guys. Come on. A lot of playing today on the loft. Come on, guys. Around for today. Nope. Nope. Hello, everyone. Thank you for stopping in. I'm just kind of waiting to see if they'll go in. I'm gonna have to cut the live a little shorter today. Just hoping everyone would go in. We'll end it with, let's go see the guys, or the birds that came in and they're eating their barley. So the first one's in, always clear out the good stuff. All the corn, the little bit of 16% that is in there, and then everyone else probably just gets the barley. Cleaned out the loft yesterday. You can see they spend most of their time over here on these perches. Not I feed on that side. There's our boy. Again, I always appreciate everyone stopping in and watching the lives. If you guys do like the lives, I also make some videos over on my channel. I'd be very grateful if you liked and subscribed, and go check them out. Hopefully it helps new flyers getting into the sport with any of the questions they have. I try to make just simple stuff. But again, just appreciate everyone stopping in. Birds are not coming in, but I'm gonna have to cut the live off. I gotta get to work. But thank you again, everyone. Have a good day.